No one told me I had lipstick on my tooth. Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. So I have a different setup today. We are in my bathroom today because as you see by the title, I am doing my third hair dyeing video. I know, can you believe it? I am going to be taking care of these beautiful roots and making them gorgeous. First and foremost, I am not a trained hair professional. Just take what I say with a grain of salt. Yes, I have been dyeing and bleaching my hair for most of my life. I've been bleaching and using odd, weird colors on my hair for almost 10 years. I feel like I have an idea of what I'm doing and I do a pretty decent job. It's my hair, it's my responsibility. If I mess it up, then I mess it up and it's my fault. And just like you guys, if you are doing your own hair, you are taking full responsibility for your hair. And that is what I like about doing my own hair, because I have no one to blame but myself. If you haven't seen my previous videos, I would recommend watching them. I have so many videos about hair dyeing, hair care, and y'all should definitely take a look at them because I have a lot of tips and tricks and products that are good for bleached and damaged hair. So in the past, I usually let my roots grow out like a couple inches, but the past like few months I have been not enjoying my roots as much, so I have been dyeing them more often. And if you can tell, the front of my hair is actually like a slightly different color, and that's because I don't think that I let the bleach stay on as long and it didn't fully develop and lift the hair. So I'm going to be applying the bleach to just about down here to hopefully fix that. But regardless, I just want to fix my roots. I used to be able to go a long time without doing my roots, and now it bugs me to see my roots, so that's where we're at with that. I haven't washed my hair in about 3 days. I would recommend doing that. I would usually recommend going a little bit longer, but I'm kind of a time crunch, so 3 days I haven't washed my hair just to kind of let the my hair doesn't get that greasy, but I do want it to get a little bit greasy. If you need help furthering that along, you can absolutely use coconut oil or another type of oil on your hair. So today I'm so excited. I have a sponsor. Oh my god, can you guys believe it? I have a sponsor on a YouTube video. What is this? This is my first ever sponsor. I am so excited to be working with Splat to bring you this video. Thank you guys so much for supporting me, and thank you so much, Splat, for seeing something in me. Without you guys, I would not receive these amazing opportunities, so I really want to thank you guys for all of your support over the years on my Instagram and my YouTube channel. You guys are freaking amazing. You're awesome. So if you want to see how I went from this to this, then just keep on watching. I'm going to be using the Splat Complete Kit Bleach Kit in Reconstructor. It comes with one application, and this is a little bit different than what I'm used to, so this is kind of probably going to be a learning curve for me, but I will tell you guys what it comes with. It comes with the mixing container, the lightening bleach, the deep reconstructor, and the complete shampoo. And this kit is actually vegan, which is awesome. I know that there is a huge lack of vegan and cruelty-free bleach products on the market, and that's like one of my main DMs or like message or comment is asking me about vegan and cruelty-free bleach, and the options are definitely lacking, but I'm very excited for something like this from Splat, which is widely available. I saw this the other day at Ulta. And then as far as the actual hair dye goes, I'm going to be trying out the Splat Naturals line. It's brand new and I'm really excited to try it. They have 3 colors that I'm interested in doing. I might mix and match a couple of them, which is what I usually like to do for my hair. This is the color teal, which is freaking beautiful. If the rest of my hair was this color, I would probably just go with this one because that is beautiful. But I'm thinking about also mixing these in as well. This is the blue and the navy blue color. Just some notes about the Splat Natural line. It is 95% natural, obviously cruelty-free, vegan, and gluten-free. In the color itself, there is no bleach, ammonia, parabens, sulfates, or added fragrance. It is a semi-permanent hair color, and basically what that means is it is going to fade or wash out when you shampoo your hair. So it will eventually fade or completely wash out of your hair eventually. They do last a decently long time. It contains natural conditioners, and there is a 90% reduction in packaging materials compared to traditional hair kits. So the Splat natural line will be launching February 1st online at CVS, Ulta, and Walmart, which is awesome because I feel like it's kind of hard to find vegan and cruelty-free products so widely available. So I really appreciate that they are pretty widely available. The first thing you're going to do is apply some gloves to protect your phalanges. The next thing you're going to do is take the Splat mixing container and screw off the top. Then I am going to mix in the lightening bleach. Then we're going to shake it like a Polaroid picture for 1 to 2 minutes. So I've been shaking this bottle for about 2 minutes, so it should be good to go. I just want to point out that I brushed out my hair before I started so that I can get a nice even and not knotted application, because that's not cute, or it's not fun to deal with anyway. And then I am wearing an old shirt that I do not care about. Don't wear clothes that you care about because they could get ruined. It's bleach. So I'm going to take this, and I'm going to be facing this way because my mirror is over here, so in case you're wondering, that's why. And I'm just going to start putting this on my roots. I'm also going to take a hair bleaching brush, hair dyeing brush, whatever this is called, to just get a nice even application. To get these little baby hairs right here. When I get to back here and then up here, like obviously I can't really see the back of my head. Even if I do have a mirror in the back of me, it's pretty hard to see the back of my head. So what I do, and you're not supposed to do this, so do this at your own discretion, is I just take some of the bleach and then I just put a little bit into my glove, and then I just go in with my fingers and kind of just rub that in to make sure that I'm getting like a thorough application on the back. And like I said, you're not supposed to use your hands or like rub it into your roots, but this is how I find I get a nice and thorough application in the back and like places that I can't see, because I always miss spots. So that's just what works for me. You can like also try to like put it into the roots and then use a brush to kind of go over that. I have the bleach on, completely coating my roots. I'm just going to put on a cap. Honestly, I don't think I've ever looked better. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to let this sit for 30 minutes and then wash it out, and we'll see where we are. This is a 30 developer, so usually with darker hair you need a 30 or 40 developer usually to achieve a light blonde color, but you can also do the lightening kit or bleach multiple times. So we're gonna see where we're at. So if I don't get the lightest color possible, I can always re-bleach it either soon or in the future depending on what I'm feeling. But I feel like I'm probably just gonna roll with it, even if it's not as light as it can possibly be. That's what I usually do. So it's up to you though, like what your preference is. I don't mind if my hair is not completely 100% bleach blonde, as long as it's like light enough where I can put the color on top of it. It usually looks pretty okay, but it does look better if you do bleach it 100% to its lightest shade possible, obviously, but I do not always do that. So it's up to you guys whether you would like to do that or not. A lot of the times what I actually like to do to save my hair and to spare it is to just go right over the bleach job with the color, and then that puts in moisture and it ends up usually looking about the same. So that's what I'm gonna do right now, and I will see you guys when I have this all washed off. All right, so I am back after the 30 minutes. I think that my hair is looking pretty solid. We got it to that nice light color that we were looking for to put on the color and make sure that the color is nice and vibrant. So just a couple of extra little tips for you guys if you are dyeing your hair at home. If you notice that you missed a couple of spots, I like to go in while my hair is still developing and then just kind of peek under the cap to see how it's going. And if it looks like I've missed any spots that are not developing, I just like to go back in with a little bit of a bleach and apply them to these spots. And it pretty much does the trick. So I'm going to go ahead and use the complete shampoo and the deep reconstructor, and then go ahead and dry my hair before I put in the actual color. All right, so here is what we have so far. I just shampooed, conditioned, and dried my hair with the hair dryer, and I really like how it turned out. I would keep it like this if I could, but I think it looks a little silly to have blonde roots, but I think it also looks really cool. I think I did miss like a couple spots in the back, which once I have the color over, I don't think that it is going to be that noticeable. So I'm just gonna roll with it as I always do. I very rarely will bleach it twice just for the sake of not damaging my hair as much. I just leave it be. The ends did also lighten up quite a bit because I had my hair like resting on top where the bleach was on my roots, but that doesn't bother me at all. So I'm going to go ahead and mix my color together and then see what we come up with. I also just wanted to mention that when I do have my hair not or like ready to be bleached, I don't usually have it this dark, but I have been using a color depositing conditioner, so it adds like a little bit of color every time I condition my hair. So it is quite a bit darker than it usually is, but after the bleach, I feel like it's at a good spot to go ahead and bleach the entire thing from the roots to the ends. So for the sake of the video, I am going to be showing you guys each of the 3 colors that I'm interested in the bowl. Of course, they're gonna look a little bit different depending on the camera settings and the computer screen that you're using. So they do have a nice little seal on here. This is the color navy blue. It has like a little bit of a purple hue to it. Next, I'm going to add blue. That one also has a bit of a purple hue to it. And then finally, I'm going to add the color teal, which is what I'm going to be mostly using, I think. Bam! That looks really nice, and that looks like what I want. So I'm going to be adding most of this into the bowl and then mixing that up. And then you can always add more later if you need it. I'm gonna mix it together with the brush and then see how it looks. It looks pretty nice. This is like the perfect color for me, and I'm probably going to add it to like most of my hair, so there shouldn't be any like color differences. So let's go ahead and put this on our hair. So I'm gonna start going in with this blue color and see what it looks like. This is like the fun and exciting part, and the part where you get to be like a little bit more creative. I'm not doing anything that like creative, but I'm just excited to get these roots taken care of. I have definitely done more creative looks, but let's see how this goes. Oh wow. Oh wow, that is thick. I did not expect this to be that thick. This is probably the thickest semi-permanent hair dye that I've ever used, and I've used a lot of semi-permanent hair dyes, and that has a lot of coverage. Like a little bit of this goes a very long way. Also, another tip, you guys can put petroleum jelly on your hairline if that concerns you. If you don't want to get any on your skin. I don't know of any petroleum jelly that is vegan and cruelty free, so I don't have one. It does help to not stain your skin. Wow, that actually got like right underneath my hair. Usually it doesn't sink in that much, but this is doing a really good job. I'm impressed. Okay, so at this point I ran out of the product that I have, and I just have a little bit more to go in the back, and then I'm gonna add a little bit throughout my hair as well. So I'm going to mix those 3 colors again, and then I might put just the teal throughout the rest of my hair to get like a nice kind of gradient. So I'm just letting that settle into my roots, and then in the meantime I am just going to apply some kind of sparingly to the rest of my hair. Alright, so I have to say that I am pretty impressed with the color that I created. It looks like it's going to be a really good color match to what I had before, so I'm really excited about that. Just ignore all of the blue that's everywhere, and it still got on my hands, whatever. I'm used to it. It's cool. It happens. It says to process color for 60 minutes and for thicker hair, leave color on for an extra 15 minutes. So I'm going to leave this on for an hour and then wash it out, and then I will show you guys the final results. Alright, so I'm back with the final hair. I am really impressed with how this turned out. So if you guys can see at the top, it does look a little bit more teal, like near my roots, and then throughout most of my hair it gets like a little bit darker, but I actually really like it. I finished my hair on Friday. It's now Sunday, so I did shampoo my hair after I washed out the color just to get the color off of my scalp, but that's it. I did not focus it on the rest of my hair, so the color wouldn't come out. I will say that yesterday I wore this out and I got so many compliments and people were asking me what it was, so I'm really happy that I got to try out this dye and to try out a new formula. I really loved the bleach kit. I think I'm going, well, I have another one, but I think I'm going to be purchasing that on the regular just because it was kind of like foolproof. And I really enjoyed that it came with a shampoo and conditioner, and I felt like the shampoo really did a good job at getting out the extra bleach in my hair. I really did like the teal color, and I like that it looks like very dark but vibrant, and I really enjoyed this color. I was a little nervous. I feel like it's a normal thing to be very nervous when you have the dye in and it's fresh and you wash it out and you're like, oh my god, what did I do? And then you go ahead and like dry it and style it, and it looks great. So I'm really pleased with this. I also did want to tell you guys that my hair is so soft. Usually when I bleach my hair, it does get a little damaged, but I feel like with this bleach and the Naturals hair dye, like I feel like my hair is so soft, and it usually does feel a little bit damaged. So I'm also super impressed by that. Again, thank you so much to Splat for sponsoring this video. You guys are awesome. So if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask down below in the comments. I will be responding. There are some things that I may have left out, but this has been a long journey for me with figuring out how to dye my hair. So I've learned a lot, and it's a lot to put into one YouTube video. So please do leave any comments down below. If there's enough comments, I might make it into an entire YouTube video about your guys' comments. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope that you stick around and subscribe and give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you next time.